Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here, Retro Crypto YouTube channel. As usual, last minute. Got a lot I want to go over today. It's been a pretty interesting day in the crypto world. A lot of panicking going on. And, my attitude is if it's too hot, stay out of the kitchen. Me, for one, it's not too hot. I'll just turn AC up. You know what I mean? In other words, I'll be careful. All right. I feel like having a little bit of music backdrop today. So let's go with this here. And we're going to decrease it so it's not too annoying. All right, guys. All right, so I got a little bit of music going on in the background there. And I just want to dive right into it. I literally didn't give anybody a chance to join in to know that I was going live. I just decided to do it. So I need to really get a schedule so that the people that want to follow me are able to follow me on a regular basis. But yeah. So, all right, let's get started. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there in the crypto universe with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, guys. So, first things first, what I wanted to go over was Bitcoin. There's a lot of I don't want to say it's not doom and gloom about Bitcoin right now, but Bitcoin is doing some very it can go either way moves, in other words. You know what I mean? So, like right now, looking at Bitcoin, you can see that it is at 21,783. And I mean, it's looking fine, but it's also looking like it can go either way. So, let's take a look at the technical analysis here that I set up. And remember, I'm really going last minute today. So, if you have anything you want to discuss or, chat about, just type away. And also make sure you hit that like button. All right. Let's see. So we enjoyed this little run up with Bitcoin, this recent run up from what is it, January 1st to about looks like January, a little bit before January 1st up to the present. And actually it wasn't even up to the let's see, it started to do the pullback on February 2nd. So from January 1st, from right here, we had this nice little run up. You'll see that in the charts it'll have a long signal, change the previous trend in just a straight shot. All these bullish continuations, and then we had a bearish continuations. Then we had a ton of bullish continuations, then a bearish continuation, and then right here we had a short signal where we had a definite pullback in the market. Actually, I was considering shorting the market today, and I decided not to gamble because I'm not a gambler, so I didn't short it. But it is looking like a great opportunity to short because I do think the market is going to pull back more than it has already. Now, this is on a daily chart. Now, if you look at the Cypher B chart, you'll see that there is a short signal. We're riding right down this channel. This channel has not found a closure yet. So we're riding down through this channel. The momentum is down, which is the blue. The volume is definitely down, is the yellow. The cash flow is actually decent into the overall crypto market. Now, the RSI, that looks pretty neutral in my opinion. I don't know about yours, but it definitely looks neutral. Hey, I got 3 people in here already. Hey guys, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Please hit that like button. The more likes I get, the more that YouTube will share this technical analysis video with the masses. All right, so let's take and chop this chart down. We're just going to go to the 4-hour chart because I don't want nobody panicking or running for a bomb shelter or doing a bank, what they like to call a bank run or anything like that of the sort. All right, so let's take a look over here. Make sure this is uploading properly. Yeah, we should be good. Remember, chat away, guys. Anything you want to any questions or whatever. All right, so Bitcoin right here. You see this? This is a blood diamond. It's a blood diamond and a sell signal. This is when people start getting scared and nervous, especially on a 4-hour chart where it's just sitting way up there like all by itself. Now it happens. Like here's one right here. You can see where the blood diamond kicked off at. But yeah, this has people pretty nervous. Now this just went off relatively recently, actually. Yeah, it went off today. No, I'm sorry, it went off yesterday. And yeah, only time will tell. But that blind diamond, the blood diamond, blind diamond. Oh my gosh, the blood diamond definitely had the masses scared, a little nervous. Now you see the sell signal right here on the Fu Manchu B chart. You'll see that the sell signal also, it did hit its bottom on a B chart, on a 4-hour chart. So it's possible that Bitcoin has found its support level and it wasn't too harsh of a pullback. but for the most people are predicting a pretty strong pullback, right to about somewhere in this range at least. But it hasn't happened yet, and only time will tell. Now, it does look like the volume is up on Bitcoin, and the momentum might be starting to shift around. Now, the RSI was indicating oversold on a 4-hour chart, but it looks like it's turning around and heading more so to the neutral territory. All right. Sorry about that. Get so thirsty. All right. So Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart. Now, the moving averages, I'm sure you guys have been hearing a lot about lately. Now, you have the 20-day, the 50-day, the 100-day, and the 200-day moving averages, right? Well, the 20 is purple, the 50 is green, the 100 is orange, and the 200 is red. It's really easy to keep track of. And you see right here, this is what has everybody scared. This is called a death cross. That is when a 200-day crosses over the 20-day. And honestly, it's about to cross over the 50-day. And that is not good. So that has a lot of people nervous right now. Only time will tell how that's going to play out. But yeah, definitely has people nervous. Let me check here. Make sure this is doing what it's supposed to do, isn't it? Make sure. So what do you guys think about that music playing in the background? Is it annoying? Would you rather have it on or off? Come on, say what's up. Where are you guys from? I got 2 people in here. We're not chatting. All right, I'll stop. I'll leave you alone. Okay. Now, if we look at the 2-hour chart with the death cross, we have the death cross definitely completed on a 2-hour chart. So yeah, so there's a lot of guys out there that I have a lot of respect for that are predicting a significant pullback right now. I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm not really worried about it. That's why I advocate dollar cost averaging, which means basically you on a preset schedule, you invest into whatever, and you follow that schedule no matter what. If the market's up, if it's down, if it's neutral, you stick to that schedule. At the end of the year, 6 months, whatever your plan is, you then average. You should have an average out of all the highs and the lows if you run an average. All right. Fear and greed indicator has the market being slightly greedy, but nothing there worth mentioning right there, honestly. Right now, a lot of the market, I want to talk about this article here, basically about PAXOS and the BUSD coin. It really has people running scared, but I want to jump the gun onto that article. So I also want to talk about HEX. I want to talk about XEN. We'll do some technical analysis. I want to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. But first thing I need you to do is hit that like button so that we can get this video out there in front of people out there in a YouTube sphere. All right. All right. Let's take a look here. We have this on a daily chart with the Ichimoku, and you'll see that Ichimoku is predicting Bitcoin to remain bullish, actually, at least out till March 11th, which I do find that kind of interesting. Because now this chart predicts the future based on previous price actions, and quite interesting. All right. Now, if you look at this on a 4-hour chart, it is predicting for the next 4 days to be bearish. So that's kind of the atmosphere that we're in. Now, if you ever play around with Ichimoku chart, it is right more often than it's wrong. It's almost eerie at times, I swear. Now, I'm going to take this Ichimoku off of here real quick for Bitcoin, and I want to check something out here very quickly. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to cheat. I'm going to let the VRVP do this for me. So let's leave there. We're going to go right to the VRVP. And, oops, I want Bitcoin up there, though. There's Bitcoin. There we go. All right. So what this is doing is the VRVP is it's going to tell me the lows and the highs for Bitcoin, depending on how much of its past history I have shown. And I don't want to show too much, but I do want to show enough that where it really counts. All right. I would say I feel comfortable with it right here. All right. So right now, it looks like the main support level. Now, this is the main support level. If it drops beneath here, it's time to run for the hills. And that is 21,381. So it's not very far from where it is now, quite honestly, which is not very comforting. You know what? Let's change this out a little bit. There we go. That's the support level I wanted. So the main support level is 20,400. And the upper resistance point is right up here, and that is at 24,275. Now, what the VRVP chart does is it draws out the resistance and the support level based on the volume over here. And, it kind of it's doing the work for me. So many words. All right. Now, in the middle here, you see this two purple lines. These are the Bollinger Bands. And the Bollinger Bands actually have Bitcoin being slightly over. So actually, it looks neutral to me. It's set in the middle of that baby right there. Now, the MACD down here at the bottom has Bitcoin currently as being bullish. But the problem with the MACD is it lags behind the market. So it is a flaw when using that for technical analysis. All right. Anybody in the chat yet? Oh, man. Nobody's in the chat? Nobody wants to chat? Wow. All right. Well, make sure you guys at least hit that like button for me. All right. Please. So spreads the word. Okay. So that's where we're at with Bitcoin, guys. Now, very quickly, I hope I don't lose you guys. But the reason why Bitcoin is experiencing a bit of a pullback and the whole market is experiencing some pullback right now is because of PAXOS and the New York, basically. So I'm going to go through this article very quickly. New York's top financial regulator is investigating stablecoin issuer Paxos, and according to a new report, it was rival stablecoin user Circle that sounded an alarm. Nice. Bloomberg reported on Monday that the Circle tipped off the New York Department of Financial Services (NYDFS) in the fall of 2022, complaining that blockchain data revealed Binance did not have enough reserves to back up the BUSD token it had issued through Paxos. Bloomberg cited a person familiar with this matter. If that is the case, it's kind of scary. If you think back, that was when the big scare or the reality of Terra Luna. I lost money on Terra Luna. I don't know about you. I lost like $8,000. Kind of sucks, but life goes on. Revelations come several days after CoinDesk initially reported that NYDS was investigating Paxos. On Monday, the NYDFS spokesman told Reuters that Paxos was not administering BUSD in a safe and sound manner and had thus violated its obligation to conduct tailored periodic risk assessments and due diligence refreshes of the Binance and Paxos issued BUSD customers to prevent bad actors from using the platform. All right. The NYDFS instructed Paxos to stop minting BUSD due to concerns about the relationship with Binance. Paxos agreed to stop minting new BUSD tokens, but said in a press release issued Monday that all BUSD it had issued were fully backed by US dollars denominated reserves. See, that's fully backed by US dollar. Okay. All right. Paxos regulatory worries don't end with the NYDFS ongoing investigation. On Sunday, it was reported the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, great, planned to sue Paxos for issuing BUSD and unregistered security. It has also been reported the U.S. Office of Comptroller of the Currency, OCC, a federal bank regulator, may ask Paxos to withdraw its application for a full banking charter. So basically, they are going after Bitcoin full bore, anything that's a stable coin. We knew this was coming. The warning was out there, and they are doing it. So it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. It's annoying, but I don't think it's something to panic over. Regulation is coming. It is what regulation in some ways good, but as you know, whenever the government gets their hand in things, everything gets ruined. Like I remember when I got into crypto in 2017, I thought the whole theme was it was to be unbanked and to get away from federal government control, fiat currency, yada yada yada. And you see it all being encompassed. It's just circling it slowly but surely. But we all knew it was going to happen, so you have to embrace it. All right, let's look at Ethereum real quick before we jump over to HEX and XEN Crypto. Please excuse me, I'm so thirsty. Oh, what's up? Where's that? Royal TYJC? What's Royalty JC? Hey, I'm about to jump into HEX and XEN in a minute. I just want to cover Ethereum very quickly here. All right. Oh, make sure you guys hit that like button. I think I have 3 likes so far. I gotta get these likes rolling, or YouTube won't put this video out in front of people. It's just the way the system works. And as usual, I didn't tell nobody I was going live. All right, Ethereum right here. All right. So Ethereum is faring quite similar to Bitcoin. You can see that bearish continuation fired off today. A little bit of a pullback, but I don't think it's anywhere as bad. It's not. I don't think really either one of them are that bad, really. Um, the volume's starting to move up. Momentum's change. I think they're about to swing back around from this little drop, so I'm not too worried about it. This article, like I said, with Paxos and the I can't say that whole thing. What is that? NYDFS. New York just feels they're so special. Anyway, and also the SEC coming into play and all, and the comptroller office. So it is a big deal. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a hardcore crypto fan. I think we'll weather the storm one way or the other. All right, so let's jump over here to Hex because I know this is what you guys want to hear about. All right, so we're going to cover Hex and Hedron. Those are my favorite projects. The rest of the ones I'm not really big on until Pulse Chain launches because everything's kind of based on Pulse Chain in a lot of ways, or something free when it launches, or whatever. But Hedron actually has a use now, and I kind of really like Hedron. It's an awesome layout. You can make money with it. All right, so let's take a look here at Hex. We're going to start and do this thoroughly. I did a thorough one the other day. We're going to start the 4-hour chart, and you're going to see that on February 10th, there was a change to previous trend, then a bullish continuation, then a bearish continuation on February 11th. A short signal fired off yesterday, and we had a little bit of a drop. Nothing too extreme, in my opinion. Ever so slight drop. And right now, it looks like we're resting at about, what is this? 0.0468. I don't think that's too bad at all. And the drop from this short signal here, which I should start showing you guys this more often because it will help you with your decision making. So right here, this little yellow X. I hope you can see it. I'll make it bigger. There you go. This little yellow red X. Duh. So what I'll do is I will give you an idea of how much it dropped from that short signal. So when that short signal fired off, come on, a little bit more. All right, when that short signal fired off, Hex pulled back roughly 7%, negative 7%, obviously. So gives you an idea. Now this Fu Manchu chart is free to use. It's on TradingView, and it's pretty useful. There's a much more complicated version of it that costs like $1,600, Market Cipher, or you can use the free version. All right. Now, with that said there, let me take that out now. Remove. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Oh, no. There it is. Yep, I don't want to take off that. There it is. Okay, cool. Now, we'll go down to the Cipher B chart, and you'll see that there was a sell signal right here. Rode down through this channel, and boom, it went green, and that's right where you had this positive candle point stick wick right here. The momentum definitely dropped, but it's about to curve back around. The volume is neutral right now. Cash flow to the overall market is actually halfway decent. That's shocking. All right, that's good. RSI is very neutral right now, which is awesome. RSI is neutral, so that means it's not bad, not good. It's not overbought or oversold. All right, now let's jump forward with Hex. And guys, the 4 you're in here with me, please hit that like button. Each one of you hit that like button. Let's get that message out there. And any other projects you want me to look up, like Royalty JC has me looking up Hex and Zen, which I was going to do that anyway. But anything else you want me to look up, let's do it. I'm here. All right. Like HBAR. I definitely want to go over HBAR. And there's one called Baby Doge. I want to talk to you guys about a little bit later. I have a relative who loves that one. It's the true meaning of penny crypto or penny stock. But anyway, I want to check it out. All right. Let's go here with Hex. All right, Hex on a 4-hour chart with the moving averages, they are beautiful. You got the 20, the 50, the 100, the 200. It gets no better than that. Now, the fear and greed indicator for Hex on a 4-hour chart is indicating that Hex is currently fearful. You can see I didn't have my chart set up today. All right, so now with the exponential moving average, this is a very handy tool, especially for novice out there with Technical Analysis. If it's up here, it's bullish. If it's down here, it's bearish. And lately, HEX has, since January 31st, so almost half of February, has, it did wick down once into here, which would have been considered a very bearish move. Then it came back above, then it wicked back down. Now it looks like it's trying to break out over top. I'm hoping it does, but if not, we may slip into bearish territory. Right now, I always used to refer to this area here as having bullish tendencies, but I am not quite sure how it's going to work out. Let's look at this with the 2-hour chart. And the 2-hour chart, that does have it wicking over the ribbons. So that is a good sign. Very good sign. All right, we got 4 likes. All right, sweet. Got 4 people, 4 likes. I appreciate it. All right, BZen and Binance Zen and Polygon Zen. I got you. Got that ready to go. All right. Next one for HEX is going to be here. And we want to know exactly what we just checked out with Bitcoin. And that is, where is this lower support and upper support going to land according to the volume? And we're using a VRVP volume profiler for this. All right, so this chart is going to go back to, that's fine. We'll go back to January 23rd, and that's how far back it's going. And from January 23rd to now, it's saying that its lower support level, which if it breaks beneath this, it means time to get nervous, is at 0236. And its upper resistance level will be at 0.057. Okay. And within the Bollinger Bands, currently, HEX is telling me that it is being oversold. So it might be a good time to pick up HEX right now. You don't want to pick it up when it's up 7%, 5%, 10%, whatever. You want to pick up HEX and Zen or whatever you're into. You want to pick it up when it's negative, not positive. All right. Like if you go back over to crypto bubbles right now, this may not be the time to pick up Maker or Phantom. You see what I'm saying? But hey, look, I want to talk about Baby Doge a little bit. They're down 2.8%, but they're up like ridiculous percentage. You guys got to see this. But I'm not saying go out and buy it. I'm not a financial advisor. It's just, it's a shit coin that's doing really good. And I'm not a fan of meme coins, but yeah, you got to embrace it. It is what it is. All right, so if we look at these charts for HEX, let's run through it real quick. This is telling me HEX is potentially about to go back to bullishness again. It really wants to go. It's curving around that bend now. Moving averages still look good on a 4-hour chart. Exponential moving average is showing that it wants to go bullish. And this is indicating that it's slightly oversold, but working its way back up to middle territory. So I'm going to say there's a strong possibility HEX is going to go bullish. But the problem with HEX right now is it's being drugged down by the rest of the market. Now, the MACD at the bottom of the screen is saying that HEX is bearish, but the MACD also lags behind the market. So you always got to remember that when you're looking at it. All right. All right. So that's HEX. And then while we're doing HEX, I have to do Hedron. All right. So let's go up here and do Hedron. If you guys have not had a chance to like the video or subscribe, please make sure you do that. You have no idea how much it means to me and every other YouTuber who asks people to do that for. All right. So let's take a look at Hedron very quickly here. Hedron is all right. All right. It's a change from previous trend. Will a bullish continuation on February 11th? Then it was a bearish continuation, and then a short signal, then a sell signal, and then a pretty significant drop off with Hedron. Now on a Fu Manchu chart here for Hedron, you'll see that there is a sell signal, and we're still riding this channel, so we're actively dropping. So yeah, Hedron has a way to go, and it's very oversold right now. So the RSI down here is something that is very oversold. And if I take a quick peek over at the 2-hour chart, yes, Hedron is dropping. So it's dropping. There's no other way I can word it. I would like to make it sound better, but nah, I would not. I would try to wait till it hits the bottom. Make a good chance. Be a good time to buy it. I definitely. What's weird though is, you know what? Let's go back to this chart because Hedron's. Let me look back at this chart. So I hate it when I look over here and I'm looking here and they're saying two separate things. because Hedron right now is up 0.07%, which is nothing. As of right now, I would speculate. I don't have no crystal ball, but I think Hedron's going to drop a little bit lower. Hedron with the moving averages doesn't matter too much because it follows HEX. The 20-day moving average did drop underneath the 50-day moving average, but it still looks pretty good, honestly. And exponential moving average for Hedron is bearish, and the 4-hour chart is bearish. All right, I'm gonna have to have somebody bail me out here at my house. Hey, can you guys get me another glass of water, please? My little friends behind me, they got my back. All right. So next one up. So Hedron doesn't look that great, guys, honestly. But I love Hedron. I really love the whole you stake your Hedron, you get ICOSA reward, and then you stake your ICOSA and you get ICOSA Hedron reward. You can't go wrong with that, guys. Hey, got some more people in here. Please make sure you hit that like button. Hit the like button. It's a slow start today. I only got 5 likes. I need like 20 likes before it really puts the stream out there. All right, so we're going to Zen. Now, first one up, Zen. Now, this is for Roll TJC. Hope you're still here. First one up is Zen. And we'll take a look at Zen with the Fu Manchu chart here. And thank you. And we will see a bullish continuation, a bullish continuation, a bearish continuation. That's February 12th. Did I say 12th? February 12th. And then we have a significant drop off. And then we have a short signal, then a sell signal. And then it looks like we found a level of support down here with Zen, and it held. So this held. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is that right here, down here. This is the all-time low for Zen, which is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros and a 1. So the 5 zeros and a 1 is the all-time low for Zen. Zen is currently sitting at 5 zeros 1 1 613. So it's pretty low. I hope Jack Levin. I don't know. Jack Levin said it was going to go down to 0. I feel like it's at 0 now, personally. The Polygon Zen FT launch was kind of a debacle. I took and finally brought some today, especially since I'm going to get the get some X1 tokens, so for the blockchain. But I hope Zen gets like some kind of air pumped into it to get this baby moving again. But it's really down. It's down so far. Let's look at the chart here. I'm just going to open this. No, let's put this on it for the daily chart. It kind of feels cool though with Zen, because when I put it on a daily chart, it's like you watched it grow from infancy. You know what I mean? So it was a time when you couldn't chart it at all. But if you look at the daily chart, this is where the drop off is, and you can see a steady drop. I'm just hoping that it finds a local a bottom here. I don't want a local. I want a true bottom. I'm hoping that it bottoms out here and starts working its way up. I do think projects like Phoenix and the Zen FTs, anything that encourages the Zen tokens to be burnt. I know that some people are burning their tokens for the X1 blockchain, but every time because it's hyperinflationary. So you got to remember, when people are minting this, it's just growing, and you got to, in order to slow down the hyperinflation, in order to bring the inflation under control, you got to start burning them. And I think that's what's coming, but patience, I think delayed gratification, as they like to say. All right, but yeah, it's down there. It's way down there. It's really not too much to say. The Fu Manchu B chart does indicate that the momentum might be about to change around, but if you look at it the way I'm looking at it, it's pretty low. Let's put this on a 4-hour chart. It'll make it look a little bit more interesting. Well, okay, here we go. On a 4-hour chart, you'll see there was a recent short signal that went off today, but then it looked like it bottomed out. So I think we're okay as far as that's concerned. Rode up through this channel here. Got a sell signal there. We're right dead smack in the middle of that channel. The momentum's down. The cash flow's down. The volume's down. RSI is working its way up to neutral territory. That's about the one good thing I could say for Zen. Yeah, it's yeah. Let's check it out here with this. With the exponential moving average for Zen, let's see what it says. Exponential moving average for Zen right now, it has it definitely in the bearish territory, very much so. So let's take a peek at the. Let's do. Which one did you type first? All right, so we're gonna look at Binance Zen. Binance Zen looks quite similar to the other Zens. Uh, all right, so Binance Zen has found its bottom. Its current official bottom is right there. It's up. It's over it just a hair. But its official bottom is what, 2, 4, 6. I don't know, 6 or 7 zeros there, maybe 7 zeros. But it has not found its bottom. It's really hard to chart something that just keeps dropping lower because it's not much to tell you. The chart does have signals here where it thinks that it's market manipulation, but I don't think that's the case because you got to remember it's hyperinflationary and people are minting ridiculous amounts of it. As long as you're willing to pay the fees. It does look like it's about to make a little pull around here, but it's too hard to chart it. It really is. I can't wait till the day where you can really get into it. But right now, it's just two small potatoes, honestly. Now, let's look at this one real quick because this one was moving. All right, now this one we can chart. Now this is the Polygon Zen, correct? Yes, this is Polygon Zen. Now Polygon Zen is looking much more promising. Okay, so we take the Polygon Zen. Now I took and minted a lot of wallets using CoinTool with Polygon. I just sat there playing one day. It took forever to do it, but I came up with like, I don't know, like $1,500. But I just kept doing it. And then today I finally minted some Zen NFTs, and I noticed that it was kind of having issues. But we'll see what happens on the next bull market because Polygon I thought it would be able to handle the pressure that Zen put on it. And I noticed what Jack Levin is getting at when he's talking about it, but I don't like presenting Zen as being the tool the tool to test blockchains if they're scalable or not. I don't know. But he's way smarter than me, so it must be a good way of looking at it. But Polygon Zen is actually on the uptrend. So the other two are definitely downtrenders, but I would consider this an uptrend without a question. And that uptrend has been happening, in my opinion. Well, there's two ways of looking at it. You could say that's been an uptrend since here, which is December 4th, which I don't think that's really a good evaluation, in my opinion. So I'm going to go with January 17th. So since January 17th, Polygon Zen has been uptrending, which is a very good thing. Hopefully it continues to uptrend, but only time will tell. All right. Any other projects that you guys want to talk about specifically before I start rambling? Now, I have one here that I want to point out to you guys. It's called Baby Doge. But before I talk about this one, it's a meme coin, guys. It's like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, then Baby Doge. But it is what it is. So we have to talk about it. Please make sure you guys hit that like button. Looks like we got 5 people in here. I got 5 likes. Really can't complain. Thank you for the support. I love you guys. Thank you for coming in here. All right, Baby Doge. Baby Doge, since I don't know if you were looking at your crypto bubbles lately, but you kept seeing this big Baby Doge right there. This guy right here. And I mean, the gains were like ridiculous. So I decided to chart it up yesterday, and I was quite shocked at what I saw. Baby Doge is up 462% since December 16th. So I was like, you know what? Those are like pretty dang good numbers. So then I was thinking to myself, well, how far back does this chart go? And then it goes back to August 10th, 2021. I was like, oh, snap. That is a hell of a run up. And I'm still reluctant to invest, but I might have to. And I have a nephew who loves this, and he has a decent portion of it. So he might be doing all right now. But yeah, Baby Doge is doing big things, and they're doing good today. Wow. Don't you hate when you have to make that decision? You know what I mean? Wow. I think I might have to pick up some baby Doge. Just a taste, not too much. Because I don't know, it has like an infinite amount of zeros that is down. That so it's like 0.000000. So it's one of those kind of deals. So there's a million zeros in front of it. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 2. So I'm sure you guys see where I'm coming at with that. But 462% increase since December. It deserves some respect, right? That's a lot. That's a lot to me, at least. All right. And this is not even a bull run. There's something else to think about there. But anyway, so what do you guys want to talk about? I got some people in here with me. Got like 4 of you. Got 6 likes. Yes. Which ones you want to talk about? Let's talk about HBAR. HBAR has been doing big things. Anybody want to talk about HBAR? Come on, let's get this chat rolling. I want you guys to pick something. Have me look up something. I'm gonna keep saying it. Hopefully, I don't scare you away, but I'm gonna keep pushing it. All right, so I'm gonna start going to do some projects that I actually hold that mean something to me, like Algorand. I've dollar cost average to a fairly decent portion of Algorand, and this chart is looking good. It looks very good actually on a cipher chart here, because you figure if I go like this, boom, there's a nice little solid bottom there, December 30th, and straight uphill. So that was 16 cents. We're currently resting at 0.24. I like it. We did fire off with a short signal, sell signal, a bearish continuation. It looks like we found some support right here. So it looks like a good point to buy in, actually. And then the Fu Manchu B chart supports that, because we rode down through this channel. And now there's the buy or the long signal, whatever you want to call it. Right there is firing off. The volume is picked up, and the momentum starting to pick up. RSI was super oversold and is swinging around, heading to neutral territory. So those are 2 very positive things for Algorand. And Algorand with exponential moving average is looking very positive. No, it's not. Algorand it's looking very bearish. I'm sorry, guys. On a 2-hour chart, it's still very bearish. So I can't believe I was going to say positive. That was stupid. All right, now we look at Algorand with the moving averages here. You'll see that we're about to approach a death cross for Algorand, because it has crossed over the 50-day, the 100-day, and we're about to cross over that 200-day. So that would be a very bad thing. That's like a blood diamond kind of scenario. But yeah, it's not good. I can't even make it sound halfway decent. So let's see if we can find a good support / resistance level for Algorand with this, a fair one. We'll take this baby back to more recent, because it's been such a good chart. All right, so right now it looks like the bottom support level, which it is approaching for Algorand, and that dates back to January 21st, and that is at 0.2288 cents. Now the upper resistance point would be 0.299, which that would be good problems. But this chart here is very telling, because it is already approaching that level. And what date was that? Yeah, that was like January 16th. I think I was at. Yeah. All right, so I would definitely. It's looking like this one's pulling back more than I thought it was. That sucks. Let's look at this with Ichimoku real quick. Why not? Let's have some fun. Load layout, Ichimoku. We're gonna look at it with Ichimoku very quickly here. Algorand. So Algorand with Ichimoku on a daily chart is actually predicting it from his previous technical analysis, indicators, price action. Is actually predicting that it's going to be bullish for like the next until March 11th. Now on a 4-hour chart, it goes 4 days in advance and is predicting bearishness 4 days into advance. So that actually they're jiving. But I really do like this project. I hold this one. I recommend this one for me, and I suggest you do your own research. You know how that works. All right. Oh, got 7 likes. Oh man, sookie now. All right. Nobody's chatting. Anybody? Yeah. Give me a project, guys. Hook me up. Start typing. By the way, the more comments, the more chatting that goes on, the more traffic I'll get. All right, we're up to 8 likes. Sweet. All right, let's look at another one that I do own. One that I own. All right. Now, this is one I really like, and this one is bottom floor. Now, this is a metaverse-based project called Bloktopia. You're getting it for 0.0033. I really like Bloktopia. There was a lot of hope put into this project right at the end of the bull market. I remember BitBoy came on and he did his little bit on his little bit. He did his little he brought it up. He saw it in Florida at some convention or whatever, and everybody was super excited about it. Keep your eyes up peeled on this one. I've been picking up little taste of this because I think that this one's going to do big things, and you're buying it at such a low price that it's like a win-win scenario. Um, Looking at the chart actually looks decent considered what you're playing with here in the middle of the bear market. Now, if you go to Blocktopia's chart, now I saw they did something the other day, like they did like a live like convention thing where people walk around and all and they're talking. That doesn't really do it for me with the metaverse, but I think that they are the real deal metaverse where the real games are being offered. Um, but you can see here that it bottomed out. It looks like a recent bottom, at least is January 6th. And from there to now, it's gone from 0.0017 up to 0.0033. So this is one of the ones I want you guys to keep on your radar. Like I have my portfolio already set up. I keep adding things to it. I'm just not going to make mistakes that I made last bull market. I'm taking my damn profits. Let's look up another cool one. You guys got any projects yet? Got 7 viewers. Hit that like button. Leave a comment and subscribe. Hook a brother up, please. All right. Any projects you guys want me to do technical analysis on? Right now, I'm just pulling up things that I know are in. I just added this one to my portfolio, guys. Dollar cost averaging into it every day. GRT. It is a AI based project. Graft. I knew about this. This has been around for a little bit actually. It was around on the bull market. It just didn't really take on. I remember when they launched on they didn't launch there, but when they added them to Coinbase. But and there was a lot of hype, but nothing happened during a bull market. But it looks like AI is going to be the big thing for the next bull market. So I already got a chunk of AGIX and a very decent chunk of AGIX on Cardano. And GRT, I'm dollar cost averaging into as we speak. And if you look at the chart here, looks like they bottomed out. Vertical. Here we go. So it looks like they bottomed out around December 30th. So it's kind of funny how the market, everything's December 30th, December 30th, December 12th. But yeah, anyway, that's where we're at right now. And I suspect we might be facing a significant pullback with Bitcoin. You just gotta be emotionally prepared to ride the wave out. You know that crypto is not going nowhere. You just gotta, I don't know, just be patient, fortitude, I guess. But anyway, GRT definitely want to have this on your radar. It's a nice chart here, actually. That looks good in my opinion. The change from the bullish continuations, change from previous trend, then a bearish, then a long, then a sell. So right now is actually showing a sell signal. Let me go to the 2-hour chart. Oh man, what did I change? I don't want that. Ugh, that's horrible. That's horrible. There we go. All right, and then now I want to set this on a 2-hour chart. There we go. There we go. Okay, it's swinging around. So yeah, I really like this one, guys. And there is the momentum. Momentum is confirmed. It is picking back up. That is a very good sign. RSI swinging around. The volume's going back up on it. GRT is an AI one, base one. AI, I think, will be a major player in the next bull run, guys. You got any other projects? So I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to keep bringing up different projects I know about. Make sure if you just joined it, you hit that like button. I have 8 likes. The more likes I get, the better. The more they'll share my video with the masses. All right. I love that one. And let me see. I'm gonna pull something really good here. All right. This is one I bet a lot of you don't know about, and I'm actually down right now with this one, but I'm okay with that because I'm gonna pick up a little. I've been picking up a little taste of this one, and I'm quite happy with it. And this is a Proton. It was created by this Proton blockchain was created by Autolycus. I forgot the guy's name. Dang it. But anyway, he was one of the co-founders of Doge. Yeah, of Dogecoin. And man, I can't believe I forgot his name. Anyway, but this what this project really does. I've been dollar cost averaging to this. Literally, they have a wallet called Metal Pay, and it's like really cool because it's like FDIC insured. Half of it is the U.S. currency side, or you could transfer it over and trade crypto. It's a real powerful project. They got some real good stuff going on there. But as you can see, they're going for dirt like 0.001551. I've been buying into it. It was right around November when I was down in Florida. So I've been buying into it for all the way down here, and then it came all the way back up here. I really suggest you guys look into this one. I like this project a lot. All right. Is there any other projects? I'm just kind of babbling away. Got 3 of you left. I guess everybody's starting to fall off. Before I log off, do you guys want to talk about any projects? I'm game. Anybody? Anybody? I'm waiting. I don't want to log off until I'm sure. Also, before I log off, I want to remind you guys I have a membership with the channel. I could use assistance with paying for the equipment that the streaming software I'm using or the site is like $50 a month on its own. Out of the 200 something videos I've created, I've made $277 thus far. I can show you my YouTube thing. I showed it. I showed it yesterday. It's pretty sad, but it is fun to do. Just be nice to break even doing this. But so if you're interested, that's down in the description. You check that out. And it's like starts off as cheap as $3. It's like nothing. All right. PLSB cult down. All right, I'll do that. All right. For you, royalty JC, I got you. Oh, we got some people in here. Hey, hit the like button, guys. People that just joined, make sure you hit that like button. All right. So Cult DAO, I do own some Cult DAO. So actually, I'm gonna look for my own damn good. I brought it a while ago. I think I brought it like in like September, roughly. Oh, this is one of these hard ones to chart with this. All right. Yeah, I got this like in September. I'm gonna put this on a daily chart just to let myself know. Matter of fact, I know I got in September. I have a family member birthday party. I brought it like right around that same time, literally. Okay. It was at a high. It spiked up. Bear with me, guys. All right, there it is. It can't be. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So I brought it here, right around here. So I actually enjoy looking up Cult DAO. Cult DAO's pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to turn out to anything or not. It'd be nice. It looks like it hit the final bottom. I staked this one. I did stake it, and I just literally walked away from it. I need to check it out. I remember the website was pretty awesome, the way they had it laid out. Let's see here. Dropped all the way down to 0.0000 and then 4.267. Had a bullish continuation on January 5th. Bearish continuation. A lot of bullish and bearish continuations. It did fire off with a short signal on February 13th. That's not good. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. All right, the 4-hour chart for this one is telling me that it is in the middle of a pullback. You had a blood diamond fire off, and it did drop down a little bit there. But it looks like it may have stabilized. The channel here, sell channel, yes, it looks like it's stabilized because there's a long signal firing off right there. The volume is actually moving upward slowly. Momentum swinging around RSI was super oversold, but it looks like it's about to rebound for what it's worth. PLSB. I don't know what PLSB is. What is PLSB? Well, one more thing for Cult Dow. Let's look at something else here. Cult Dow is definitely considered bearish, to say the least, on the exponential moving average. And might as well look at the moving average too. Moving average is approaching a death cross. It's not quite there, but it is approaching it rapidly. As you can see right there, the 20 is about to cross over the 200-day moving average. That will cause a drop usually. And the Ichimoku, where's Ichimoku? There we go. And the Ichimoku for Cult Dow, what is it saying? Where is it? There we go. All right. For the 4-hour chart is predicting a little bit of bearishness to February 14th and then bullish for the next 4 days. So one day bearish, the rest bullish, the rest are bearish. Okay, Pulse Bitcoin. Okay. And the 1 day chart is saying that going out to March 11th with the daily chart, it looks pretty good actually. All right, Pulse Bitcoin. I don't know much about Pulse Bitcoin. That was right about when I got like super frustrated with just the whole Pulse chain and everybody's just waiting for it. And I was like a little salty towards Pulse Dogecoin because of what they did to Pulse Doge. I feel they stole their name. So then I'm pretty sure the maker of that came up with the Pulse Bitcoin. And I know you can mint it and this and that, but I never really got into it. I probably should have. All I did was hurt myself because you should always keep your mind open to everything, and I didn't. So I don't know nowhere near as much as I should. But let's see what I can show you here. Boom. Arrow down. Pulse Bitcoin. All right, Pulse Bitcoin. Here we go. 4-hour chart. Now we're going to take this back to January 17th. And we did have a blood diamond fire off on February 2nd. Significant drop, actually. And then it rebounded just as fast. And right now it is looking bullish. It has a change of previous trend, a bullish continuation right there. Got a long signal that fired off here. We're riding that channel. We haven't found the end yet. RSI is looking neutral. It's not overbought or oversold. I'm going to have to look at this with the 2-hour chart. The 2-hour chart then has a long signal there. It's looking like this little rebound here is over because of this sell signal right here that fired off, and the fact that the RSI is going back from being overbought to just neutral territory. But yeah, this is one I really don't know that much about. I should have followed it. Let's take a bigger look at this chart. Let's see if I want to bang my head against the wall. Let's see here. Pulse Bitcoin. Here we go. We'll put this on a daily chart with exponential moving average. All right. Well, looks like it's taking part in a pretty long downtrend here. It's been on a continuous downtrend for quite some time. When Pulshenko takes off, it'll probably take off. I feel comfortable saying that because I knew the name of it, even though I didn't follow it. And a lot of his stuff is name recognition and, what kind of, if it's community driven. But it's really hasn't done anything too spectacular. It's a pretty big drop off from when it was that first release. I hope some people took profits here, went up to 365, but then it just kind of dropped off. So yeah, that's where that is. Not too exciting. All right. Man, we got 5 people in here. Is there anything you guys would like for me to discuss? Any projects that has your eye before I disappear? ASIC. I should know that one. ASIC is the miner. Oh, is it an ASIC miner? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Okay. Really? All right. I think I will have to look at it a little bit more. I did not know they were mining them that way. Quite interesting, actually. All right. All right. Well, Royalty JC, I want to thank you for joining me. I want to thank each and every one of you out there for joining me today. Don't forget that I have a little membership if you want to help me pay for some of the bandwidth and stuff. It would be nice to hit $300 before the before the spring. uh but yeah, that's it for this video. So, you have any questions? I'm glad that I'm more than happy to help out, do the best I can. If I can't help you, I can definitely point you in the right direction. Just send me a message on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, and I will get back to you, actually, believe it or not. And I also have a Reddit I'm trying to get started for Retro Crypto. You guys could join that Reddit. It'd be greatly appreciated. Um, yeah. And I guess that's about it for this one, guys. So until next time, stay blessed, stay merry, and most of all, stay crypto. All right, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. At least subscribe and hit the like button and subscribe. And hit the little bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. All right, guys. Peace out. Oh, what? We said Twitter handle? That Twitter handle is quite easy. Hold on a second. I can tell you my Twitter handle right now. That's funny. Twitter handle is also in my description, but it's at retro crypto at Dwight Washington T with an S. And it's Dwight Washington T with an S. Or you just say retro crypto, you'll see that beautiful mug of mine right there, Agenda 69. And thank you, Agenda 69, for joining me today. And make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. And by the way, guys, if you are not on Twitter, you are not in crypto. All the information in the world you need is on Twitter. So make sure that you're following people on Twitter. Any projects you want to look into, that's actually also a great tool. You want to look at the social media behind the projects. So one of the first things I do is I look at their Twitter account to see who's following them, who's talking about them. That's definitely something you want to do. All right. But anyway, that's just something for another video, right? All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Agenda 69. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you take a peek at the membership and you hit that like button. Till next time, peace out. Stay crypto.